Hi, my name's Julian Galgocy, and today we're having another episode of Solid TV. Today I'm going to be spending a little bit of time with Mark Johnson, talking about the SPR escalation process. I'm here with Mark Johnson.
Hey guys,
Hey,
how you doing?
Thanks for taking some time today.
Happy to be here. Happy to be on TV with you guys.
That's great. Could you tell us a little about your new role? A lot of people that are watching this probably are very familiar with you over the years, doing great things in tech support, helping them out of a lot of jams. But you know, your position's evolved and you're now involved with some new stuff.
Thanks, Julian. Kind words. Yeah, I'm responsible for escalations for North America and South America and China every now and again. So what that means, it means that every SPR that comes in is prioritized by our development team, but sometimes there are situations where customers need their resolution faster than the regular escalation process will afford.
Can you give us some details about what that process involves? I mean, a lot of people hear about escalations. You know, it's a little mysterious.
Sure.
But it is a defined process.
So escalation is for any SPR where a customer is absolutely dead in the water. They have no workaround, they have no alternative solution, they have no way of getting their job done. In that situation, they report it to us, we review it thoroughly, and we make sure that there are no other workarounds that haven't been explored yet, haven't been looked at yet, and then from there, we give it to development and we ask them for an assessment, when is the quickest they can fix it, and when is the safest that they can implement a fix for it.
So it sounds like in order to be able to do the escalation as efficiently as possible and interact with dev, give them all the information they need, that when the escalation comes into you, it's got to have certain information in it. What are the key things that resellers have to do before they approach you for a level 2 escalation?
Sure. So for level 2 escalation, we want to make sure that resellers really know the issue frontwards and backwards. They have to work with their customers, and I've said this before in other presentations, where resellers have to be the trusted advisor for their customer. They have to have that open, honest relationship with their customers, so when the customer encounters a problem, they can say, hey, why are you doing it that way? And maybe you could be doing it a different way to get your job done and avoid the problem entirely. So what we need from you is from resellers, we need detailed information about how it's impacting the customer, what other solutions they've tried and why other solutions are not acceptable or don't exist in the first place. So we need to know all that information, how it's impacting the customer, so we can make the proper assessment for prioritizing when it gets fixed.
Great. Sounds like a lot of good information. Once they get you that form, I know a lot of the situations are very hot when a customer does have one of these bugs that's a showstopper for them. And you know, one of the aspects of managing the situation is managing the expectations of the timeline. Can you give a little idea of what sorts of timelines are usually involved with the
Sure.
process?
It really depends on the issue and how drastic the problem is and how easy it is for development to fix the problem. Once an escalation is accepted by us and we're giving it to development, I'm communicating with dev managers as well as the developers themselves, and they're looking for what's actually gone wrong and when can they fix it. It can be, sometimes some things can be fixed relatively easily, other things have to become projects for future versions, future releases. Those are the more frustrating cases for managing expectations. When a customer, we can't give them an immediate solution. We try and fix things in the next service pack. If a hot fix is required, we can also produce a hot fix. If necessary, it is an extra effort on our part, but we want to make sure we have our customers up and running again.
Thanks, Mark. All this information that you went over, a reseller might need to go back and reference it somewhere, and especially get the needed escalation forms. Can you let them know where that is?
Sure. All the escalation information is on the VRC. If you go to the VAR Resource Center, and you click on Software Performance Report, SPR, it takes you to the SPR page. On that page is a definition of the criteria. It's critical, medium, high. The definition for how we prioritize, or not how we prioritize, how we categorize bugs. It's all there, as well as a flow chart for when to escalate and who to escalate with, and the 4 different grades of escalation, as well as a link to the form that we need filled out.
Great, thanks.
Thank you for watching this month's edition of Solid TV.